she usually sleep for?
Oh, she sleeps sometimes for hours. I mean, she could sleep all day.
In the middle of the day, like right now, she would take a little nap.
Yeah, she usually gets tired about this time, and especially because we have a show tonight, she's trying to get some rest in because she's going to have a long night. And she often tells me that she could sleep all day. She has to force herself to get up.
I guess in my late 30s, I started feeling extra tired, and I thought, well, you know, I'm just overdoing it.
Start right here. Funnest part of the visit. Okay, ready? Okay, go.
Every year I'd go to the doctor, my primary care doctor, and I tell him I think something's wrong. I'm going upstairs with colleagues, you know, who are out older than me and bigger than me who smoke, and I'm going upstairs and I can only go up one flight without breathing hard, and they were going up with no problem. Everything's fine. He said maybe you're depressed. You know, maybe you need some kind of medication because you're depressed. You know, and I was like, no, I'm not depressed. He said, well, let's do an EKG, and did an EKG finally. From what I can tell at this point, it looks like you have pulmonary hypertension. Have you ever heard of that?
It was devastating for her and for us and for everybody. We didn't know what to think. We didn't know about that illness. We didn't know anything about it.
The blood's coming from your body and it doesn't have any oxygen. It goes into your heart. The right side of the heart pumps it into the lungs to get oxygen. The place between the heart and the lungs is closed down. So the right side of the heart has to really push it hard to get into the lungs. Your heart just gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and then it just fails because, you know, it's too much. It can't function.
I had just passed the bar, which I took in late February of 2000. Patty calls me, and you know she's quite upset, and I of course got very upset.
I miss the arms that used to hold, the tender way we used to kiss. I miss the way that you touched me. I miss the sweet taste of your kiss.
I had that feeling when she started singing and all that it helps her come alive and still.
At that time, she had to carry a little pouch with the medication, and she had a catheter right through her collarbone into her lungs. 5-6 years ago, she called me one day and she said, "Dad, I'm just so tired. I'm just so tired." And I said, no, don't give up. He said, "Dad, I just can't take it anymore." And I said, "Well, hang on for a few hours because I'm coming up to see you." And as soon as I got there, she just brightened up. And that afternoon, the nurse came in and she said, we found it.
I remember thinking, oh, I got to go to the grocery store, and really feeling tired. And I said, oh, wait, I'll take my pill first, this Viagra. And I took that pill, and within 30 minutes, I mean, I felt like, like I could breathe, and I wasn't tired, and my brain was working all of a sudden, and I didn't need the oxygen. My pulse ox was up, into the 90s again. And over time, I've had to increase the amount, unfortunately. It doesn't just keep you at that level. Your body adjusts. And so, my pulmonary hypertension's figured it out, and so I'd had to increase over the years, and now I'm at 300 milligrams a day.
We've actually been engaged in an ongoing fight with the insurance company to cover certain of her medications. Between all her drugs, we end up paying close to $2,000 a month out of pocket, and a large part of that has been the Viagra. They don't view it as a drug that is FDA approved and insurable for pulmonary hypertension. So, and it's not fair in Patty's case. It's fundamentally unfair because You know, she needs the drug. It's a life-giving therapy for her. She needs the drug to live.
I have two sons, Paulo, who is now 22, and Stephen, who is 18. It's hard sometimes because I don't really look sick. You know, I'm not, you know, thank God, bedridden or in a wheelchair or anything like that.
You told me to leave you alone. My father says, come on home. My doctor says, take it easy. Oh, but your love is so much too strong. I'm added to your change, 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 change.
Now all of a sudden with this new medication, they're putting the band together and they're singing and they're, you know, and they're, it's incredible, man. It's just, so every chance that I get to come and see her perform, I do. And deepen, I guess deepen in, excuse me, in the back of my mind, you know, we want to be with her as much as we can, as often as we can.
The fear can eat you up. You know, my goal with the support group is to try to tell these people, look, I have had it for 10 years, probably more. I'm still alive, I'm still functioning, I'm still doing stuff, and I have severe pulmonary hypertension, but I'm functioning. I'm not, you know, needing a transplant tomorrow or else. I'm constantly looking for different modalities, going to meditation, going to yoga, going to herbalist. You know, I'm always constantly looking for help, you know, and wherever I can get it, you know, where it doesn't hurt me, you know. I mean, you got to be all about being well when you got this, you know, and you can't let fear take it away from you. When I see those people, I think about it, I say, oh man, I so remember, you know, feeling that way, you know, but don't let it take you away like that, you know, so.
Sit down.
Yep. You're really good. Now that I've thoroughly worn you out.
That's what it's about.